It's the Detroit Lions and the Philadelphia Eagles. Mike Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olsen. Glad you are joining us for this one. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Now an opening past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. To the air right away is Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. They're going to work this down inside the 45. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
I like this. Right out of the gate, finding ways to get the running backs involved early in the passing game. What that does throughout the rest of the game, Mike, is those linebackers, their drops don't get quite as deep. Those secondary defenders don't get quite as deep. So you know what it opens up down the road? Big-time shots downfield.
He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on first down.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet in bounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
Second down throw for Hurts. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Hurts again. That one caught by Smith. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. First down.
Well, I think it's pretty clear what the week's plan was, and that was to get the quarterback in a rhythm right out of the gate. You got to imagine as the game unfolds, they'll sprinkle in some runs. But so far, it's been their passing game to get this game started, and that last one results in a first down.
He's in the space past the 25. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Give him 13 on that screenplay. And a first down.
That's already 2 catches for this guy. We haven't even seen him hand the ball to him yet. And that's really what these running backs have become in the league. They're really just all-around weapons. And if the ground game's not working, you can go to the air and vice versa. The more times this guy touches the ball, the better it is for this offense.
They'll run it with the Boston College bruiser, A.J. Dillon. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves 1st and goal.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He pulls it in around the 5. To the goal line and in. Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll move this forward out to the 29-yard line. Jacoby Dean in on the tackle.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 29-yard line.
Ready? Second down, they need 7. Looking out of the gun is Milton. He's going to let this one go deep. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Jahmyr Gibbs out of the backfield. And it's going to be third down.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
A gain there of 11. Good for a Lions first down.
These third down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball. Give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. That's the first grab of the game for the man leading the entire league in receptions coming into the weekend. He gets his team a first down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Panther 11.
Ready. On play action, here's Milton. Into the hands of Pickens once again. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
On the ground, here's the rookie out of Arkansas. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, Detroit.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
He's got it about the 8. And on first and goal, he is down inside the 10-yard line.
Here we go. Start. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Here's Gibbs. He's slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6. Now here's second and goal.
Go shoot. 60 Vikings. 60 Vikings. Lions.
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. Out to his right, and he's into the end zone. Joe Milton, touchdown Detroit. That's his third rushing touchdown of the year. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
That's good. for a
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He'll get that out to Barkley.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 4. Play action. Here's Hurts. That's caught left side by Goddard. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Remember, he had a touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a 1st down with that catch.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
That's caught by Smith on the right side. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. All even on the scoreboard. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Here's a 3rd down and 4. To the air again. Hurts. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he will score. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles.
So often these defenses come into the game, Mike, and when they build their pass defense plan, there's tight ends, there's receivers, there's so many weapons that these offenses around the league have at their disposal. It can be easy sometimes to not account for the running back out of the backfield, and that's exactly what happened here. Easy throw, get it into the hands of one of the most dynamic guys on the field, and let them do the rest after the catch, and he takes it in for a touchdown.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
They're on 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
From the gun, here's Milton. Pressure gets there, down he goes.
It looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
Milton to the air on 2nd down. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
That's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike, and he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
To the air on 3rd down is Milton. That's complete, and it is Beckham. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Lions 1st down.
1st down, Lions.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down. Milton going to look to throw it again. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. He was trying to get it to Odell Beckham Jr. there. And it'll bring up second down. They hand it to Gibbs. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down.
A 3-yard gain on play brings up third down.
19 seconds. Come on.
Now Milton. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
So, Mike, there's this idea that every time a defense blitzes, it has to result in a sack. But there's a lot of other ways that you can impact the play, and we see it here. Get the ball out of the quarterback's hand, get it to the check down, and now you just need to rally tackle and bring them down for a loss.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on fourth down. They'll go. Here's Milton. To the sideline, he's got it. The official says yes, the feet are in, and they convert on fourth down. It's a gain of 10 as they get the conversion on fourth down. Here's first and 10. To throw, it's Milton. Moving left, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Throwing again is Milton. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Reed Blankenship.
If you're going to run this route against quarters coverage, Mike, you have to do a better job of running the route flat. The quarterback is going to trust that you are going to uncover right when that guy comes out of his break, but he rounds the route just a little too much and ends up being a costly mistake.
Good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
From the 23, here's second and 1. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
So here's where you really see the value of having a good run. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points. So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
Try again. It's second and 10. Now it's Hurts. A short throw taken in by Goddard. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Makes it third and
8. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Looking right side, he's got a receiver. It's Smith. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or two short.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
This is brought in out past the 20. And he's going to be knocked down before he can even think about returning that ball. Whoa! So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. They'll knock him down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
16, right here.
First down, Lions.
Go.
Here's Milton. A throw over the middle. It's Odell. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. First down, Detroit.
Here we go.
On the play fake, it's Milton. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm. There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good game, brings up 3rd down.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. Try and throw with Milton. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it. Throw once more. Here's Milton. He'll let this go for Pickens. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there. And it'll be 2nd down. To the air once more is Milton. Catch is made by Wright. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for 3rd down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
He'll look underneath and finds Gibbs. The Lions call their first timeout. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball lost before the end of the second quarter.
They'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for first down, 1st and goal.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
The shotgun, a throw from Milton. Rolling to the left. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up 2nd and goal.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to blow.
And he's in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions.
Touchdown, Detroit.
The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. Up the sideline to the 40. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game. And you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Once again, it's Barkley. And he'll take this up to the 48-yard line. Jack Campbell, the former first-round pick, there to wrap him up. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. Pass caught left side by Goddard. And he's going to be out of bounds. Triple zeros up there on the clock. We have reached the end of the first half. Both teams look good on the offensive side of the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Ready.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards. Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
It is 3rd and long. Get out of the gun is Milton. Going left side, and it's taken in by Williams. A gain of 15. Well done. Facing 3rd and 14, they pick it up.
Come on. Exercise.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Milton. And it's caught downfield by Pickens. And he will score. George Pickens. Touchdown, Detroit. Bates that for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Lions have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Play action. Here's Hurts. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down. and 10, it's Barkley. Trying to bounce that outside. It went a long way for a gain of nothing.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
It is 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. They get 14 on that hookup. 1st down, Philadelphia.
That's just playing quarterback at a really high level, Mike. I mean, once he realizes his initial pre-snap read has changed, he just calmly goes through his progressions against this zone look. He ends up delivering a strike, and they keep the drive alive.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
On play action, Hurts. That'll be caught left side. It's Goddard. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll try to run here with Barkley. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a 1st down.
And these are the tough yards you judge a back by, Mike. We used to say to our backs, hey, even if we don't block everyone, you've got to be your own blocker. Like, you have to find a way to get 1 yard and keep this drive alive. And I think he's able to pick up that 1st down by about a yard or 2.
They'll run with the Clemson product. This is Will Shipley. And a good tackle out wide. Will hold him to a gain of just 3. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. Now Hurts. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. To throw is Hurts. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I remember being around a lot of really good high-level linebackers, and what they used to say, Mike, is we're not going to guard the check down, but we're going to punish the check down, especially if that running back's going to catch the ball with his back facing the defense. They're saying, you might catch it, but we are going to make you pay every single time. And
that's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed. So on 1st and 10, here's Milton. That's complete, left side to Pickens.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
Throwing on 2nd down is Milton. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And this will be incomplete.
And he's lucky this one didn't go back the other way, Mike. He got away with just a bad decision, bad throw. And defensively, you get a chance to steal a possession for your offense. You got to capitalize and make those plays.
And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. A 1st down throw for Hurts. He'll get that out to Barkley. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the pass game.
And he'll work his way down inside the 40. It was Terrion Arnold there to make the play. Now a stoppage for an injured player, and it's Saquon Barkley who appears to be shaken up. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. It's 3rd and 4. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And that is incomplete. John Dotson was the intended receiver there. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. This one's incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Cougar 19.
On the handoff, this is Gibb. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. From the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
From the gun, here's Milton. Open man downfield, it's Laporta. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A gain of 24 through the air. Good for a Lions 1st down.
Ready, go.
On play action, here's Milton. Working across the field, that's Pickens. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. This one's good for a 1st down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late,
and he'll take this one in. Joe Milton, touchdown Lions.
The kicker on.
And that is now a pair of rushing touchdowns. The quarterback giving it to them, Greg, with his legs in this one.
And we're starting to see, Mike, why this week this coaching staff told us they're encouraging this guy to do this more often. His ability to be a passer, but also a rusher, is an element to this offense that is hard for defenses to account for.
This will be returned from the 6. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
I'll run up the middle with Barkley. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 5. On 2nd down, here's a run to begin the fourth quarter. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass. It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. Anybody know Power Rangers? Mine also dangerous. Y'all talk about red. Don't touch the nation. Give that touch my favorite. Give it up, touch my favorite. Never can't hear it no more. Stand up to the man, can't hear him no more.
Try to get him to jump. Did not work. Good job by the defense to stay disciplined. It's a delay again. Here comes the Eagles punt team. And he's on to punt for just the 2nd time in this game. This fielded inside the 35. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lion. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment.
Deputy 18, fight!
Play action. Now it's Milton. Oh, looking to set up that wide receiver screen, get it out to the edge, but they do not connect, and that one is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Milton to the air on 2nd down. He's got Laporta open on the left side. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for 3rd down.
Hold it ready. Come on.
Try and throw with Milton. He's got his man. It's Pickens. That's number 7 so far in this one.
off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
Oh, he's got a man running with them, and they connect. And he will get into the end zone.
Touchdown.
Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Detroit.
The kicker on fourth.
Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Jack Fox to kick
The
off.
kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
And they're on the 17-yard line.
On first down, it's Hurts. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds.
16 yards.
It's a gain of 16 and very quickly a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
This hasn't been his best game by any means, but what I really like, Mike, is regardless of the score, regardless of the time of the game, he is out there battling. He's doing everything in his power to chip away and see if he can get his team back in this game here in the 4th quarter. They've got to find a way to capitalize in this drive. Continue to cut into that deficit. Every possession is critical. Take advantage when you have the ball.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
That's good for another Eagles.
Hurts gonna hand this one to Shipley. And that one's going to be thrown down the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
In trouble, and down he goes. Aleem McNeil. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. To throw is Hurts. He's got his tight end Goddard working the middle of the field. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Hurts to the air on first down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be 3rd down. Again, Hurts. That's caught left side by Goddard. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
A give. Here's Dillon. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
That's another Eagles first down. first and goal at the 4-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's second and goal. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. The second down throw is incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And now, third and goal coming up.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
Third and goal for Hurts. It's the linebacker, Jack Campbell. And the Lions are going to take over at their own 2.
They'll take over first and 10.
On first down, here's Milton. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up manageable second down.
Here's second and 6. Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. First and 10.
60 Eagles, 60.
From the gun, here's a handoff, and he'll pick up 2 out to the 27. Whistles here and a timeout. Defense can take this one with 1:51 to go.
Up second and 7 at the 27-yard line.
They face second down and 7.
Press all 80. Let's go now.
Get out of the gun is Milton. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And that is incomplete.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball is over 60 yards in the air, and I would be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those.
To the air on third down is Milton. Exiting the pocket right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he will have the first down. That is not officially going to end the game, but they're going to be able to take the clock way down after that play. Milton now to throw on first and 10. He'll let this one go long for Williams. He's got it! And he will go all the way. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Lions. Here's Bates for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Lions will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First play of the drive, and here's Dillon. And this is going to be an Eagles first down. He'll take it up to about the 33-yard line.
Gain of 12
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Play action. Here's Hurts. On the run to the right. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9. Second and inches.
At the 42-yard line.
Now Hurts. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Hurts and Brown connect, and it's a first down for Philly.
First down.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense get a little lackadaisical.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second, and they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play.
26-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now Hurts. We'll try to set up the screen here with Shipley. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. On play, Hurts. To the outside, catch made by Brown. And he'll be out of bounds after a gain of 9. They'll go about trying to convert on 3rd down.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
And will be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So a win for the visitors, the Lions. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico.